His palms are sweaty, knees weak, hands are heavy. The east wind's holding it steady. Mangon's ready. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. I wrote this. I wrote it out on Notepad. These intros are humiliating, dude. These intros are humiliating. I know that I was the one that decided to do these intros. Like, do a little funny little intro. But yeah, it's absolutely humiliating. It's absolutely humiliating. I'm gonna turn the volume down on my cans. Oh God, I'm dying. All right, welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name is Yusong. The whole point of that intro was for me to be able to honestly tell you that I'm nervous. I'm genuinely very, very nervous. A la Eminem in 8 Mile. Now, have I seen that movie? No. Have I listened to Lose Yourself? Yeah, about 1,000 times. I was born in the 90s. What do you expect? The song was everywhere. Now, was my Mahjong parody any good? Well, let's just let the art historians figure that one out. No, dude, it was terrible, okay? It was terrible. The second line didn't really make any sense, but the point of it is, I'm nervous. I don't want to lose my way. I feel like the last time I played in the Jade Room, I like lost 2 games, and then I know this is gonna sound dramatic. I lost sense of myself after that. All right, what is this hand doing? The reason that I didn't throw out the 1 is because there's a chance for a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. There it is. The 4 is kind of next to the Dora. It's a little too spicy for me. This is also an avenue for a half outside hand. This is not that bad, actually. This is a pretty fast hand, all things considered. Now, oh, that hurts. That definitely hurts. I'm still gonna toss it. Red Dragon's looking pretty safe for later. We should also throw this 5 probably if we're gonna go for the half outside hand. The good thing about half outside hands is that you can play offensively and defensively at the same time. It's cool to get the half outside hand because it means that you've won Hamilton in the song about the Revolutionary War. But it's also good in case someone calls Riichi, and then you can make like some dried wheat and be a bale and bale. There's bales of hay. It's humiliating because, you know, sometimes throughout the day, I'll be like, oh yeah, that'll be a good idea for an intro. Like, I think about this stuff, you know what I mean? All right, the half outside hand is alive and real. And now we are in Tenpai for the white dragon. Do I think it's necessarily gonna come? Probably not. You know, it's getting later and later into the game. You gotta think that some people, not only just me, are in Tenpai right now. What else could I do with this hand? I can make it a full outside hand by drawing into a 1 or a 9. Like if I drew a 9 of characters, well, there's 2 on the board. That's not a great example. If I drew a 9 of bamboo, I'd probably ditch the white dragon and keep the 9 of bamboo, because the full outside hand is better, right? Half outside hand is 2 Han -1. And then what about full outside hand? Yeah. That's 3 Han. Okay. This is a really spicy discard right there, but it was discarded pretty recently by the player across from me. There's some bamboo tiles in the discards of the player to my right. I wasn't super scared. Okay, I'm gonna go for the full outside hand now. Yep, there it is. Okay. Oh. Hey, why don't you tell me to touch grass? Because I'm about to go outside right now and get that fully outside hand. Holy moly. I mean, it's a lot of luck, but I will say this. It's good that we got rid of our more dangerous tiles early on. And an amazing hand. Holy moly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5, but maybe this will be a 5. This is a ridiculous hand. Not only the East Winds, oh my God, the humanity, dude. Not only is the East Wind our seat wind, it's also the prevalent wind. It's worth 2 Han for us right now. It's like that Star Wars parody of I'm going solo, where they're like, I'm Han Solo. It's humiliating. Every Mahjong video is just me humiliating myself. Welcome to the show. All right, now this is a little tricky because Maybe I could have kept the 1 because it's close to the Dora. The 5 is burning a hole in my pocket, but in a bad way. All right, there's the 6. So what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna toss the 3, and then if I get the chance, I hope you dance. I'm gonna pawn the East Wind. I'm gonna throw this 1. Someone's thinking about something for the 3 of circles. Okay, so someone has a pair of the 3 of circles. We gotta be a little bit careful about that. I think that was the hesitation right there. I'm really hoping to get a pawn of this East Wind. I'm pretty sure this 1 of circles is still gonna be safe, and that's how we get into Tenpai for a nice hand. 7 of characters coming out from the player to our right. We would love to draw that hand ourselves. I mean, it's do or die. It's do or die. Yeah, okay. Tossing the door early, very, very scary. But like, I know we could throw that 1 out, but even just waiting that 1 turn, like, someone could find a use for this Dora tile, right? Especially because everyone's incentivized to keep, you know, pairs and 3-4 weights and stuff like that. Okay, I'm not gonna go sicko mode here and like throw the 2s and keep the 1s or whatever. That's just not in my nature. Would I chi a 4 or a 7 to get into Tenpai? I think I would, but now that it's like later and later into the game. Oh, okay, that's pretty spicy. That's extremely spicy. I feel like I might be getting punished for this kind of behavior. Like, I don't know if this hand is worth it. Ah, it's so scary. I can Riichi this? Oh no, dude. I don't know if I want to Riichi this, especially because the player across from me has not really discarded any circle tiles. But that's a chance to win. Like if someone discards a 4 or a 7. How many Dora are out? 2 Dora are out? 3 Dora are out. 3 Dora are out. I don't think anyone's sitting on the scariest hand of all time. I lied. Okay, so they didn't discard a lot of circle tiles, but we're lucky in that they only did a Sumo and Tanyo, right? So this is interesting. They had the opportunity to call Riichi, but they didn't. It would be a pair weight for either the 3 of circles or the 7 of bamboo. Okay, so they declined to call the Riichi there. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, what is this hand doing? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 shapes in our hand. It's not amazing. Like a Kanye West song. Sorry, I was deciding, my brain was deciding whether or not to say that. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no allegiance. I don't know why I know about the Han Solo parody of going solo. I genuinely think that there's something. Oh no. Okay, I genuinely think that there's something like a chemical imbalance in my brain that results in me having a song stuck in my mind like all the time. It is bad. It is bad news bears. It's exhausting. Did I tell you? Yeah. Have I told you about my theory that YouTubers are the most persecuted? Sorry. I'm just stealing that joke from Northern Lion too. Sorry, I'm going off the rails. Let me think about this one. Okay. White dragons finally came to our hand. What can we do here? I'm pretty sure the 6 of circles is going to be our pair eventually. Ah, green dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is our hand. So I'm going to start getting rid of some of our more dangerous tiles now, because our hand is technically like we can make do with the tiles that we have here. Country girls make do. .jpg. Okay. Player to my left slams the like and subscribe button. I don't like the look of this at all. They discarded a 5/6 of the character suit. What does that mean? I don't know if it means that they're waiting on yeah, I'm not about to frick around and find out, okay? I'm not about to deal into this. The good news for us is that we're not in the dealer seat right now. So if the player to our left sumos, then the player to our right is getting sucked for the most amount of points. Okay, here we go. Luckily, it's not a huge hand. Okay. Honestly, Riichi Sumo Dora, that's a pretty strong hand. That's a pretty strong hand. Glad that we don't have to pay the dealer penalty for that one. Still anyone's game right now. No one's run away with this game with a Mangan, with a Hanemon or anything. And you know what? I'm thinking that we could be that person. We could run away with this. 4, 5, 6 is not bad. But if you're looking at this hand, it's like 3 shapes. A huge draw right there. Now you're also thinking about the 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence. It's possible. The forbidden 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence. Yusong, why do you sometimes say that things are forbidden? I don't know, dude. It's cause like, dude, if I was Eve, I'd eat that apple. You know what I mean? If someone told me, hey, you shouldn't, oh, I should have thrown the white dragon. Sorry, I'm focusing on Eve right now. If someone was like, you can't eat this apple, I'd be like, who are you to tell me that I can't eat this apple? So, you know, marking something as forbidden just makes me want to do it. It's like a younger sibling syndrome, except I'm like an only child. So I guess that just means I'm an annoying human. Okay. All right, player, I'm not an annoying human, okay? Look, listen to me sing the Han Solo parody and tell me that I'm annoying. You won't. Okay. Okay. Hands starting to come together. What is our pair gonna be? The 6 of bamboo? Don't make me laugh, dude. And yet here he goes laughing again. So what's the god draw right now? The god draw is if we draw a 3 of bamboo, and then we are in a pinfutunity, okay? We even in a Riichi pinfutunity. All right, this is pretty greedy. Okay, all right. It doesn't spell the end for us. It doesn't spell the end for us, but things are getting really spicy right now. Okay, would love that tile in our hand. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, 3 of our outs are just suddenly gone. Oh my god, thank you so much. Okay, I don't know about discarding this next 5. It seems like the player to my right could be in Tenpai or something. I mean, they discard the 2 though. So what are the chances that they have a 6, 7 weight? Probably still pretty high. I'm gonna cut some terminals right now because it looks like the player to my right probably going for an all simples hand. The forbidden all simples hand. We still have a chance to get into Tenpai, although it is genuinely not great. We know that this Northwind is safe, so let's not get into a reckless situation. Yeah, if we don't draw any safe tiles, then I don't believe in pushing with this hand. I'm sorry to say it. I mean, it's good though. I mean, it's not that good. It's like a 0 Han hand right now, just because like. We like it would take a lot for this hand to actually come together, despite how good this looks. I mean, if we drew a 6 here, we could cut this, call the Riichi, and go for the oh, what the, I'm gonna deal into someone here. It passes. Holy moly, it passed. Okay. You know, if you have 2 pure double sequences in your hand, that's like a very strong hand. I believe that there's a Yaku for that. I don't know what it's called. It might just be like twice pure double sequence or something. This hand is like so good and yet so bad at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bailing here. Can we get into Tenpai? Maybe, but the 6 of circles is just a little too spicy for me to throw down right now. Okay. 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, this is a bad situation. Because we were gonna have to make another discard, and luckily the player to our right is the one that deals into this very, very strong hand. Dude, am I the only one that sees like this 7-Eleven logo when I look at that? I know it's like a red dragon or something that he's got on his shirt pocket, but every time I just see the 7-Eleven logo. Still in the East round. Still kind of sick with it. Still kind of goated with the sauce. He's still saying it. He's still saying it. Even as I wrapped up the last video, I was like, is this phrase that seems like pretty cursed, is this phrase really gonna make it into my daily vocabulary, into my daily lexicon? And guess what? Apparently that decision's been made for me. Yeah, it is. Am I happy about it? No. Am I? Dude, you know what? You know why? I was like, why do I feel really self-conscious right now? It's because of that Eminem parody in the intro. So you know what? This is... Please leave a like and a comment specifically about specifically about the Eminem intro. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have all 5 shapes. Okay, we probably could have kept that. Want to toss this, then this. No, we don't even have all 5 shapes right now. I'm gonna throw the Dora. I don't want to give anyone a chance to. Okay, all right, there it is. Worst fears absolutely confirmed. So this is a bad situation. Avi, player to our left pawning the Dora. Terrible look for us, not gonna lie. What do we need to do here? Well, we can probably wait on like a pair for the 1 or the 4 if it really comes down to it. I mean, we're drawing the good tiles, but also we need to break up either this 6-7 or this 7-8. I am pretty sure that this 7 is gonna be safe. Like if they threw a 9, what's the best case for them? They had like a 6-7 weight, and so the 9's really redundant, right? So if they have a 6-7, hopefully the 6 and the 7 are both good. But maybe they just have like a 4 or 5 or something, right? I don't know. Oh, am I really pushing this hand though? Here I go pushing again. So now this is hilarious. I am in Tenpai now. I am the one who pawns, dude. For a 9 of characters even. Unfortunately for us, the player to our left has not discarded very many character tiles. But other people have got to be thinking this is an all simples hand. Like 9 of characters looking pretty safe right now. Kind of safety with the sauce. Okay. I'm asking for comments about the M&M intro. Look, it's not a great look. It's not a great look when you have to ask for comments about a specific thing. No, you don't need. No. You know why? Because this is a very human thing. Okay, am I responsible for this? Kinda, but like, can you blame me? Yeah, you can blame me. I don't know. I wasn't gonna hold on to that door. Maybe there was a world because we didn't even have a pair that like I was just gonna hold on to the door until the day that I die. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this hand is Garbo right now, so we gotta make some concessions. My feelings about feeling self-conscious about the M&M intro can be fixed by no one other than, wait for it, me. I have to believe in myself that the M&M intros are actually good. And it's a tough pill to swallow, but here I go. Gulp, I'm swallowing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's the weirdest 5 shapes I've ever seen in my entire life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, those seem to be like better shapes to me. If the 6 ends up being our pair, and then we can do a 6, 7, 8, those seem to be better shapes than me. And then we're keeping this red dragon thing because why? We have our 5 pairs. It's good because it's a safety tile for later. There's also a world, which is, I realize they say that a lot. So someone made a meme of me in the Discord that I thought was really funny. It was like, anything happens at all on the Mahjong table, Yusong. Well, there is a world that, and you know what? It's true. I do sound like that. But there is a world where we go for all simples here, right? It's not super likely, but definitely there's the chance. Okay, well, I mean, the 6, 7, 7, 8 is going to be better than this 1, 2. And the 1, 2 is still looking relatively safe to discard right now. Player to my right, holy moly. I definitely feel for them. I'm not about to open my hand for this though. Player to my right, I definitely feel bad for them. I got 99 problems, but being drowned in garbage isn't one. I mean, this is just a bevy of garbage. Okay. Kind of interesting. We got a myriad of ways to complete this hand now. However, like, okay, people are throwing 4s, which makes me think that if I'm gonna get rid of the 7, now is the time to do it. I think I gotta get rid of the 7. So what are my shapes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think that's right. It's actually, I don't know if that's right. Cause this, okay, I mean, I gotta toss the 7 now. And what do I do here? I mean, my biggest dream is that someone throws down the 2 of circles. I get the pawn, cut this, and then get into Tenpai. Riichi for a single 4 of bamboo? Yeah, I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. Absolutely not. Especially when I can run outside of those constraints. This is a bad Riichi. It's a single tile weight on a tile that seems pretty valuable right now. I'm gonna throw the 8 here. It doesn't scream safety to me, but it's certainly safer than the 5. Again, keeping our all simples dream alive, keeping the fires burning. Oh man, dude, someone is waiting on this 2-5. Or are they, dude? Or are they? It's a 2-Han hand. I know, dude. I hated that. I hated that. But there's no indication that this 2-5 is safe. And you know what? I'd rather not deal into someone's monstrous hand. Okay, the 4 of bamboo coming out. What do I even do with that information? What do I even do with this information? Okay, it's close to a... Oh, okay, I gotta be really careful. The Dora is the 7 of circles. That, honestly, Yusong large sample size Liu is gonna have some words. They cut the Dora, are you nuts? 10 tiles left. I'm just trying to make it out of here alive. I have no idea what other people are going for. 3 of characters. Nuts. But they are in last place. Just a Pinfu hand, but you know what? I respect it. I respect it. And you know what? I respect my own sense to bail out of danger. Something about the 2-5, there was just not enough information on the board right now. Some would even say that the communications from Tomato Town have been ceased because we just took it out. We just took out Tomato Town. Okay. What is this hand? This hand does not look very good. We're gonna need some really lucky draws. 1 of characters does not hurt. Does not hurt. Eastwind's probably... The Eastwind Dream is probably not gonna come together. Dude, it feels like this game has taken some time. Or it's like already a pretty lengthy game. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Maybe something around this 6, 7, 8. Or maybe... Maybe we throw this and hope for something around this 7, right? And go for like a Pinfu hand or Riichi Pinfu. Okay, player to my right. Pretty zuzzy moves, right? This is either going to be some kind of half outside hand or a mixed triple sequence 1, 2, 3, or they've got a Yakuhai ready. There's a myriad of different things. I love that word today. I don't know. Keeping this 3 is probably not correct, right? Because we still need a pair no matter what. Yeah, and we could have drawn a 9 there. Okay. Definitely a bad move, but luckily not super punished. Not super punished as of yet. The green dragon, so we know that no one can have a triplet of the red dragon, right? Because 3 of them are represented. 1, 2, 3. Green dragon, okay, that's another story. We have picked up a pair of the green dragon. Suddenly our hand becomes a little bit more valuable. Or we could even move a little bit faster here. A little bit scared of this, right? There's just the chance that... No, with that discard, I'm like, there's no way you're going for like a full flush or something along those lines. I don't think you need bamboo tiles at all. I think you're going for an outside hand or a mixed triple sequence or something. Or you've got the most regular hand in the world and you're waiting on a green dragon. Something along those lines. Great pickups here. Great pickups here. What am I doing? I have no idea because I just realized I tore up my one and only pair. Okay, that hurts. That definitely hurts. Three is a little suspect right now, especially because if they are going for that 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence, I mean, the 1s and the 3s and the silver spoon looking pretty rough right now. I have a 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence. Yeah, okay. I mean, this isn't Pinfu, right? Because unfortunately our pair is a Yakuhai pair. Do I slam the like and subscribe button here? It's late into the game, dude. No, other people, I feel like other people are gonna be in Tenpai. At least the 6 was recently discarded so that we know it's safe. 5 means that we're in temporary Furiton for a little bit, but that's okay. Because it means that next round someone might discard an 8. I'll take this. I'll take this hand, absolutely. I'll take this hand, absolutely. This is the best case scenario for us. I'm not even joking. I know I could have called Riichi, but just, I don't know. Okay, East 4 round, the last East 4 round, hopefully I remember to go back into the logs and see if anyone else had anything like scary. It felt like other people had some scary stuff. Okay, probably should have discarded the red dragon first. It's least likely that we get another one of them. This hand is not very good, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 shapes right now. Maybe this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Even so, this is a 4 shape Andy right now. I want to keep this 5. Don't get me wrong. I want to keep this 5. It's not worth it. It's just going to burn a hole in our pocket. It is not worth it. I'm going to cut the 5 now. It's too dangerous to keep for later. And you're like, Yusong, but if you do this, excuse me, you're not going to have a very good chance of winning at all. I totally understand that, but I'm going to be honest with you. This hand is going to have a tough chance of winning regardless. So why not ditch some of our more risky tiles, more risque tiles earlier on? Could have kept the 1 and the 3. It's kind of moot at this point. Player to my left looks like they have an exceptionally fast hand, so we got to be a little careful. Luckily for us, 2 Dora are on the board. I mean, even throwing this is a little bit scary, but 2 Dora are on the board. The best case is that maybe they have like a half flush, probably not, or like a few red 5s. I guess I'm fighting for this, even though I'm kind of in Furitan, but you know what? In this household, we embrace Furitan. Is that true? I don't know, dude. Is this 6 safe? I don't know. Why am I fighting for this hand? This is like a 0 Han hand right now. Okay, maybe we should just be folding. But I was folding. That's the messed up part, dude. I was folding. Okay. Now we just gotta make this 2 of bamboo pass, and there's a world where if we draw another 3 of this is so scary because it could be on a 2-5 weight. Player to my right slams the like and subscribe button. Unfortunately, the player to my left is feasting on the player to my right this entire game. That sucks. At least they don't lose their Riichi stick because they called Ron before their, you know, they had to place their Riichi wager. Okay, this is, oh, what a hand, dude. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's 4 shapes, but sand is good. I mean, I guess it's good. I'm not sure what to make of this hand. I'm still trying to, excuse me, decide whether or not it's good right now. Dude, I don't really want this 9. I would much rather get a green dragon or a red dragon and begin the all-you-can-pawn and chi buffet. Admittance fare 1 simple Yaku. I'm going to toss this 1. We have, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like we're gonna use the 3 as our pair later. Playing based off of pure intuition, maybe Dana Chiba would not be super happy with me. Unofficial mentor. Kind of an all triplets hand, but in like the worst sense of it. Because I don't think anyone's gonna discard 6s, 7s, or 5s. I don't think anyone's gonna be like really fiending to discard those. 5, 6, 7, kind of a ridiculous pickup. Okay. Green dragon, at least we know is gonna be safe for later. Could have kept the 2-3, I guess. We could have kept the 2-3. Don't get me wrong. Don't let me down. It's okay. It's okay. Still waiting. Still waiting for our chance. Holy moly. I mean, if things go our way, this is like a Yakuman chance. This is a legit Yakuman chance. For 4 concealed triplets. We're not gonna have that. But I think I call the Riichi here. Riichi, all simples, red 5. I think it's good enough. I think this hand is good enough to call Riichi with. There's not a lot of it. You know what? And I realized this. Kind of a Suji trap with this 6, right? People might think, oh, he doesn't have a 4 or 5. And yet, that's when I strike. That's when I strike. I don't think anyone's going to discard the 5 of characters. But you never know. Someone might have to play out of desperation, like the player to my right. Unfortunately, we gave... I mean, the 5, I guess people know that I'm not on a 6-7 weight anymore. So, I don't know. We're giving a little bit of information, but the 2 pair weight is pretty good because none of the Suji reads really even matter. It's like the points on whose line is it anyway. Player to my right doing some tough thinking. I feel really bad for them. They're in 4th place right now. They got to be playing a little desperate. Me using every single dating app when I was in college. Gotta be playing a little desperate right now. hoping that they draw a 3 or a 5, but this is our chance to. I don't think that we're gonna get first place on this in this game, unless like we hit like the Dream or Adora right now. I mean, they're willing to discard a red 5. I suppose it's because I discarded a regular 5, so that's not too out of this world. I don't know, but I would like to cement my position as second place if possible. They just straight up tore up a triplet of the 6 of bamboo. That's nuts. That's, you know, if they're recording a YouTube video, you know that their commentary was like, you're gonna hate this. You're gonna hate this. Tearing up the triplet. But still not giving up on the Dream. Still restricting their hand. Interesting. And they knew the 3 was safe? You could have had 2 more safe discards, and yet you call people are restricting their hands even more. Wow, a delicate dance right now. Okay, fair enough. Maybe there's something they know that I don't know. Maybe they can see into the future. Maybe they can sense that my weights aren't that good. Yeah, it's very likely that these 5s are just holed up in someone else's hand right now. Probably not going to be in the wall, but you never know. I mean, because they're just so widely usable. It's like salt and pepper in a pantry. The 3 of bamboo. Come on, dude. The 2s are like gone at this point. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The 2s are gone. You know I don't have like a... Oops. Riichi, Sumo, all simples, red 5. This is a 4-hunt hand. No Uradora of the gods, and yet are the mini points enough? It's not quite a Mangan, but it's like I can't believe it's not Mangan. You know what I mean? Okay. It's pretty good. If we get another Sumo Mangan, which I know it's like, oh yeah, just like win the lottery. If we get another Sumo Mangan, we can we can at least go for first place. If not, then like we gotta play really careful because it's not our second place is not super guaranteed. It feels good, don't get me wrong. There's like a Hanemon's worth of difference between us. Oh, 1 shape, 2, 3 shapes. Ooh, this is rough. This is looking a little rough. 4 shapes, okay. I don't think that we can afford to be super greedy with our honor tiles this time. We just don't have the gas, you know. 4, 5, 6, 8 is not terrible. See, this is why, dude, we don't have good shapes. Keep your detritus around because you never know. You never know what could become a 5th shape. Okay. What? Nani? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 5 shapes. They're not great, but they're okay. I can't really open this hand is the thing. Oh, okay. This hand has suddenly become amazing. Holy moly, the draws this round. What am I hoping for? If you give me a 3 or a 6, show me your paycheck. I quit my job right now and I work for you. Show me a 3 or a 6 of bamboo and I'm slamming the Riichi button. Absolutely I am. Because it means I get to wait on a 1 of bamboo or a 1 of circles. That's the most dangerous Riichi of them all. Not really, but like, it sounded good coming out of my mouth. A little scary. Player across from me has opened up their hand. Mayhaps this is an all simples hand. What's the Dora? It's the West Wind. They can't make use of the West Wind that easily. So I'm not super scared. 6 is very spooky. If I have to, I gotta get rid of this 2 now. It's very scary. Okay, at least they didn't run us off of it. That's why we get rid of things early. But like sometimes you think to yourself, I'm gonna get rid of this early, and it's already too late. You could make the argument that that was the case right there. They discarded a 4. What's the best case for them? No, they wouldn't do that if they had a 1-3. Would they do it if they had a 3-4? Maybe. Okay. It's very scary right now. This is a 0 hand. Keep in mind that this is a 0 hand right now. Like, it's not Riichi, it's not Pinfu, it's not anything. Not only that, we kind of... Yeah, we gotta bail. Because we lost a lot of our win conditions. Like, if we called Riichi now, if we pushed for our original plan and we called Riichi now, it hurts. There would be only one of bamboo left, and someone could be using it, you know? Oh, what is this? What is this, dude? I'm gonna just, oh, I'm gonna rock right now. I'm gonna rock right now. I'm rocking. Yeah, the 8 was, it's just too spooky. It's just too spooky. I know it's just an all simples, yeah, but I don't want to be the one dealing into them. It would be way different if I was the one dealing into them, right? Because we're kind of rivals for that second place slot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 4 shapes. Ooh, maybe 5. Maybe 5. So how does this look? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I guess those are our 5 shapes. They're not great, but it's okay. It's okay. If we draw another West Wind, I will be so happy. You would make me the happiest little Pog champ in the entire world. Sure, discard some of our more dangerous stuff right now. The 8's not even that dangerous, but you're talking to a coward, okay? 5, 6. You know what? There's several ways that we can finish that shape. It's feeling good. Michael Bublé. Michael Bublé has a song called "Feeling Good." Yeah, it's embarrassing, dude. It's embarrassing. I don't know why I know Michael Bublé songs. It's because no one. It's because my like parents. Oh, what the heck? Didn't really listen to music when I was growing up. Also, first generation immigrants, they couldn't understand much of the English songs on the radio anyway. And so no one was like there to like influence my music taste. And so you can bet that I was listening to some Michael Bublé on the old iPod, excuse me. I don't think this actually hurts our weights that much. There's so many ways we can get into Tenpai right now. There's also the Yakuman 4 concealed triplets chance. A little bit scary because the player across from me is discarding great tiles and they have a green dragon pawn. Yeah, it's a little bit risky right now. There's even a world where we cut the one of I forgot the word. Characters is the word that I forgot. I would not be a great spokesperson for the USA television network because I can't even say the characters welcome slogan. Yeah, I'm just a little spooked out by what the player across from me is doing. And yet, why can I do this? Oh, because it's 3 concealed triplets. But I would be racing against someone who's in Tenpai right now. But I have 3 concealed triplets. That's so strong. And I get to con any one of them. I guess I'm doing it. It's not great. Ah! Player to my right chases my Riichi. That does not feel good, friends. That does not feel good. Okay. I mean, this is Mahjong. This is the essence of gambling. I mean, here's the thing. The player across from us could still win. Okay, a little scary right there. Player across from us could still win. Player to our left, they haven't really done that much. Looks like they're folding with the pair of the West Wind discards. I'm not sure what they were going for. Okay, no, they can't. Oh! Okay, player across from me takes it with just a green dragon hand. Honestly, a merciful way to end that round. Let me know in the comments if you would have called Riichi there. I genuinely don't know if that was the right call. Again, in Riichi Book 1, Dana Chiba, unofficial mentor. But Dana Chiba, my mentor, you know, he's all aboard the slam the like and subscribe button. He's talking that talk, you know? We call him the new Twice single about like slamming the Riichi button. What's the door here? It's the North Wind. That's pretty spooky. 7, 8, 9. Holy moly. Okay. Now if I pawn the white dragon, I'm already in Tenpai for the 3 of circles. Everyone's opening up their hand right now. Holy moly. It's a very spooky situation. Probably should have discarded this 8 first. It's marginally, slightly more dangerous than that 9 of characters discard that we just did. What? Okay, I mean, it's not like it was coming out of my hand before, but this is the Yakuman chance. So we gotta be... You are a fool, my friend. You are an absolute dummy. They could have had the 3 big dragons. What are you doing? Justice. Call me light from from Death Note right now. Holy moly. Stopping a potentially very scary hand like that, stealing our points back from third place. That feels really good. Okay. Unless we have an amazing draw here. I mean, it's a pretty good draw. It's a pretty good draw. And we have if we get a triplet of the Southwind here, we would have to do it farm to table. As in, we would have to draw more copies of the Southwind ourselves. Okay. I mean, this is also just like a really big chance for Riichi Pinfu. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Riichi Pinfu. If we draw another Dora, Riichi Pinfu, Dora Dora. As in 2 Dora. And then Sumo or Ipatsu or something. Like that's we could get a Mongon like that. And then even if we Sumo Mongon, like would that be enough? We would get plus 8,000, so we'd be like 41. And they would get drained because they're the dealer. Yeah, it's definitely worth going for. It's definitely worth going for. All that needs to happen is that we need to draw another copy of the Dora. Now, what happens if I draw a 4 or a 7? Single tile wait for the Dora? Nah. I don't think anyone's going to be willing to discard that, especially when we know the player to my right is going to be playing desperately, right? So please, Onegaishi mas, dude, I'm begging you. Another 9 of circles draw. If I was playing Mahjong in real life, this is when you would start squeezing the tiles a little bit more, trying to influence your fate. You know what I mean? Just, it's all superstition, but like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, we gotta be careful too, okay? Doesn't look like they're going for a full flush. So it's strange what they're going for. Maybe just an all triplets hand or something weird like that. Player across from me is opening their hand, maybe just going for all simples. They don't want to end up in 4th place. They're content to end the game in 3rd. Not me, dude. Give me another 9 of circles. I'll slam that Riichi button. Okay. We're keeping the Southwind because it's a guaranteed safe tile. How many 4s and 7s? 1 4 and 1 7 is out. Okay. Enjoy your false sense of security while it lasts. Please. It sucks because there's a world where we're like, you know, everyone at this table could already have a 9 of circles. There's a world where we just straight up never draw it, but it's fun to dream. It's fun to dream. 6 of, oh no. That's actually a pretty scary discard because it's Suji to the 9. And because the 9 is the Dora, people are incentivized to keep 7 8 weights. They pawn it, okay. Okay, now the 7 8 weights are looking pretty bad. Maybe that means that someone, whoa, they just take it. Okay, there's nothing we can do about that. Tanya, yep. Sanshoku, nice. They got a mixed triple sequence in there. Nice, okay. It's a pretty good hand. Okay, let's go back. This is a great game. 2nd place is not that bad. 2nd place is not that bad. We didn't have to get into a super desperate situation. Plus 69. Meme number. Meme number. That, you know what? It's slow and steady. Slow and steady. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Avoid dealing into others in 8 games. Yeah, it's free money, dude. Okay, get me back in the logs. Call me Abraham Lincoln. There was that one round where I was like, it was the last East 4 round. The last East 4 round. Oh, there were so many East 4 rounds. I sumoed? It was not this, right? I mean, I sumoed, don't get me wrong. It doesn't look like I've folded though. Was it the one before this? Yes, it was this one. I'm gonna hide other people's hands. When did I start folding? The 3. Was I brave enough to throw the 3 or did I just toss the red dragon? I just tossed the red dragon because we can chi into Tenpai. It'd be a pretty risky Tenpai. What happened here? I tossed the 8. The 8's still really safe. I'm like, it's getting into the end game right now. The 2 I was not willing to throw. So how's the 2 looking? So I was afraid that someone had a 3-4 weight, right? Because there's no 2s and no 5s on the table right now. Despite the fact that there are some 4s, that doesn't matter. So all that someone needs is 1 copy of the 3, and 1 copy of the 4. So the player to my left had 4 or 5. Fear's kind of unfounded. Player to my right had a bunch of 2s. They chi this so late into the game right now. And even, okay. They would have to discard a 3, which would deal into the player across from me, just sitting in Damaten for a Pinfu only hand. Maybe they had the chance to go for the half flush, but you know, they would have to get rid of this 4-5, and I don't blame them for wanting to do so. Player across from me, did they just chi into Tenpai? They chi'd. They are in Tenpai. A late game move like this does not just mean that someone is just trying to get it into Tenpai by the end of the game. They could be in Tenpai and also seek to win by the end of the game. And then right. This is what we kind of learned last time, but we kind of immediately forgot. It's when someone makes a call like this, pay attention to like the tile that they had discarded immediately after, because it's like, it's as if they called Riichi with that tile, if things are spicy enough. Okay. And I didn't chi that because it meant that I would have to get rid of this too. Fears are a little bit unfounded, but that's okay. And then what happens here? I throw the 8? I'm willing to throw the 8, right? Oh, this is a huge mistake. This is an absolute huge mistake. The 8 is next to the Dora. It's a huge mistake. And I'm just so lucky that no one had a 6-7. I mean, this person almost did, right? Okay. Kinda not punished for that. They're willing to cut the Dora. They're not even in Tenpai at this point. I would have bailed, dude. Oh, and there's the deal in. It's just a Pinfu, but I mean, it really felt like the player to my right. It was a death by 1,000 cuts kind of situation, you know? Because they just kept dealing into small hand after small hand and not being able to win after that. Okay, let's take a look at some of these rounds and see what happened. Player to my left calls Riichi. This player is in Tenpai for a 3 or a 6. This is all simples, Dora, red 5, 3 Han. 8, there's no 5s on the board right now. Yeah, the 5-8 weight is very, yeah, they are on a 5-8 weight, dude. The 5-8 weight is a little too dangerous. It's a 3 Han hand. I might have bailed here, but then this is a dangerous situation. The player to your right is in Tenpai for a 2 or a 5 of bamboo. This sucks, dude. This is a terrible situation. And you can't discard this or this because it's too close to the Dora. No one's waiting for it, but you just can't. Maybe cutting the 4 is the best thing. This is discarded, I think, before they called Riichi. I'm not sure. Yeah, they cut the 4 right before they called Riichi, so it's not guaranteed that it's safe. But it's really hard to say what I would have done in this situation. I mean, there's the 5 discard. Yeah, it hurts, dude. Throw the 5. Throw the red 5 away. It's too late into the game right now. Also, since when was this player in Tenpai? They've been in Tenpai for a while. Oh, it was just this turn. Oh, and it's on the Dora too. Holy moly. Okay, I mean, they didn't get into Tenpai immediately after calling, but I'm pretty sure they called this like very early on, right? Yeah, they called it pretty early on, so it makes sense that it took them some time to get into Tenpai. Fair enough, fair enough. Sumos, dealing into some small hands. I mean, that's the one that we looked at. South 1. So you dealt in here? My guy. You know what? This 7 I probably would have dealt to. It's Suji to the 4. Yeah, maybe this player was trying to lay a Suji trap or something. Suji to the 4. It gets you into Tenpai. They called Riichi with this. Right. They called Riichi with this. I would too. You're in 4th. It's a desperate situation. 7 seems safe. Honestly, pretty unlucky. Really unlucky. And you deal an 8 here. No one's looks to be in Tenpai. I mean, the player to your right is showing a lot of good stuff. The West Wind is the Dora, but there's a time and a place. I don't know. This just seems like an awful situation for them. This just seems like an awful situation. Maybe toss the 1s. But then how are you ever going to win? I mean, it's also in situations like this where you're like... Oh, I dealt in here? Where you're like, Oh, I called Riichi here. Right. Closed weight, but 3 concealed triplets is 2 Han. Mercifully, I dealt into a small hand. What do they call Riichi with? Okay, honestly, just all simples, but they have a good chance to hit a magnificent Oradora. Fair enough. What I was saying here is like, even if you just like fold, even when you're in last, someone else could get Shadow Realmed harder than you. Okay, this video. I could rant about Mahjong all day. Get off my lawn. I feel so crotchety. All right, that's gonna do it for today's game. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. If you enjoyed the intro, don't say anything because the self-compassion is what's important here. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Twitch. Link is in the description at 4 p.m. PST. Hope to see you there. You can also join us in the Discord if you want to chat and hang out. It's a great community. All right. Till next time, please be kind to yourself. Please be patient to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.